and welcome to Annapolis, Maryland. Today, we're at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will come out victorious in the Military Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UMASS Minutemen, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UMass offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Palmer.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium, people are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Give to the running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Minutemen! What a grab and go for the score.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back to pass, it's Adams. Coming after it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it on the counter. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Unloads quickly.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage, and hey, the quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender's going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The give to the back. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
What a nice job intercepting the snowball there. The quarterback threw the snowball down the field. Couldn't get it to his wide receiver. Defensive back makes a great play. Tell you what, this snow definitely affecting the game.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Handoff from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to find his man on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offense coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. This offense has a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Adams. Working that left side now. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking to buy time. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hits the uprights. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner goes down. The UMASS offense returns to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Some heat on that completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback is snowed under. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. UMass will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Annapolis and an intriguing military bowl. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Military Bowl.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Wide out in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They had dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense. You saw it on that play.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block, and the returner is stopped. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find it.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll test the right side. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. UMASS lines up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How about that from the offense? 2nd and goal. Everything says you might run the football. They try to throw it, and man, was that unsuccessful. Sit back in the pocket. Just throw the football away. Don't take the sack. Don't go backwards, especially inside the 3-yard line. Set up in such good position.
3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. It is good! And with that, they've taken the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. To the air, it's Adams. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The UMASS offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got his man to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got his man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
You don't see a lot of teams that are successful throwing the football in the snow, and obviously on that last one, got away from the quarterback, nowhere close to the intended receiver, and the defense able to come away with the INT.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He'll try to pop the draw. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Looking to throw, it's Adams. They're trying to get to it. Back open in the middle. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It is hard to continue to get up, and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives...
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Dropping back, it's Adams. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
UMass will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long.
They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep down the right side. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Looking for a man. It's Adams. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. The quick out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. He's taking the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Wants to throw on first down. They're bringing heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Dialing up a second down pass play. He finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. And at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. It's pretty to me.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese